Day 21. Got one pippin. Okay, my little toddlers. I am working on a new brooder. So since there's 19 of you, that'll give me 2 brooders out there in the shed. I may have to divide and conquer. Just to get you out of the house. Yeah. I'm going to have to check on the weather. And make sure I get the timing right. Taking your morning nap. I just gave them some wet feed. And they were put in this. I cleaned this all out. And this is only the 3rd day. That's how fast. I still don't smell nothing though, but I've been keeping shavings, extra shavings on there, so we got to clean this out again. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Take your nap. Take your morning nap. They've been up early. I got them up around, I don't know, I couldn't sleep this morning. I got up at like around 4 o'clock. So they're ready for the morning nap now. Okay, the toddlers got moved again. They can dirty their brooder up really fast, let me tell you. I'm just going back and forth, back and forth. I don't know what I'm going to do when I get the, when the eggs hatch. Depends on how many hatch. Yeah, we're leaning a little bit there, aren't we? Sorry. Sorry. If there's any more stuff, I got the feed sitting on top of a box just so they don't put shavings in it, but they done got half of it kicked out of there. It don't take them long to make a mess. Does it? I do not have their heat plate on. That's just, they just climb up there. Get them back their little perch there that they like. And I got this other one cleaned out. And I took the board frame with the plastic on it out. The chicks didn't peck through the plastic and everything. And it was just making it more difficult for me to get the shavings out of here. So I just went back to the plain old plastic. I'm going to have some stuff holding that up against the side there. It's not going to matter anyways. But it makes it easier if I can scoop out what I can and then just roll up the plastic and carry it outside. And then fold this thing up and carry it outside and shake it. So all I have to do now is get their feed and water in here. And that'll be ready to go. And I did bring this one in also. And like I say, I always cut that thick plastic to just fit inside these. So I just grab the sides, carry it out and dump it. Hopefully I don't need this. And this is the last winter. There are going to be chicks in my bedroom. Good thing I have a big bedroom. And so depending on how many eggs, because I've got new chicks I ordered through the mail coming in another, I think, 2 weeks. So really the new chicks won't be old enough to take out to the shed. However, I'm thinking, because these are 3 weeks, so they'll be 5 weeks. The ones out in the shed is 5, going on 6 weeks. He picks them up at 8 weeks. So, I mean, I might just be making it with the skin of my teeth on these rotations. And if it wasn't for doing, you know, the chicks, all these chicks, donational chicks for the neighbor, you know, there wouldn't be a problem at all. I'd only need 1 brooder, you know. But I don't want to put them out in the brooder raising them yet because I don't have no heat out there other than the heat plates. I just don't want to take the chance if it gets below. I'm still working on the shed. So, you know, next winter I'm hoping to be able to do that. But this winter, they get to stay in the house until they're just about fully feathered. Lucky birds. Lucky birds. But just in case, I might have miscalculated by like a week. That's how tight squeezed I am on rotation. Always got to be prepared, just in case. Huh? Yeah, as soon as he comes and gets the ones out in the shed, you guys will be going out there. Yeah, these would be easier to clean if they were in the shed. I would just pick that up, you know, dump it, sweep everything out the back door. But here, once I get done, then I gotta sweep and mop my bedroom and everything else. And so far, I only have one peep, which is that one back there, just trying every now and then to get out. I don't know what I use this paintbrush for. It's my duster. And I don't see any more in there getting ready to pip yet. But that's what happened to me the last time. So let's go keep an eye on them, and hopefully all of them don't hatch and don't have 19 again. Okay, I am ready now. It's not plugged in yet. And like I said, I always start them without that long thing on there so they can reach their feed. I try to bury it in the shavings a little bit so that the shavings is just about at the edge of that thing. Then get in. I may even just take that off the tray the first 2 days because they mostly live underneath the heat plate. I got to put the back of it down lower yet. I haven't done that. And I did go ahead and buy another one. I got a large one just in case. I do a lot of chicks. And I did get another extra one of these just in case. So I am totally prepared now, I think. I think next year it's going to be a lot easier. I'm learning what I need to have in place, what extras I need, what I need for winter versus summer. So I'm getting there. And I picked up a couple more feeders. I like those kind because I can't tip them over and they're raised up a little bit. So, but I'm going to wait till... see how many chicks we have. If I don't hatch that many, I'm going to use this one just in case. Because I have 25 with the freebie, 26 chicks coming in a couple weeks. So I'm going to have to think about this. But as soon as the chicks get hatching in a couple days, we'll have some more new ones. And in a couple weeks... hopefully I can contend with all this in my bedroom for 2 more weeks. Only 2 more weeks. Only 2 more weeks. That's what I keep telling myself. Then we're going to do some rotation. Look at the weather. I'm working on the shed. Trying to get some more brooders done. Bury yourselves in that. Shavings. Y'all need a sand bath, don't you? Yeah, they like playing. See, you like when you get in them clean shavings, huh? Yeah. Like when you get them clean shavings. You know, you make a total mess, but... okay, I'm going to leave you go. And it's rainy and cold out today, so I don't think I'm going to mess around in the shed today. I might wait till this weekend. What are you two doing? Neighbor said, you can keep 1 or 2 of them if you want. No. No. We're not going to do the chicken math. Been there, done that. Hey, I see that. Y'all quit being that way. I'm just going to raise and sell them. And like I said, these are all donational chicks, so these are not mine to sell. I'm not keeping any of them. I'm only keeping them for 8 weeks, and all these chicks I've been hatching, and the one's going to hatch any day now, all those are donations to the church for the kids that come in, and if they catch them, they get to keep them. Cockerels or pullets, whatever, they don't care. So in April, so that's 2 more months. The oldest ones... the first batch I hatched should be around 4 months old, so they're close to laying eggs on the pullets that he's got now. That he took the first batch already. So, and it'll be all the way down to I think the youngest will be like 2 months. So 8 weeks. As soon as I hit the last batch, hits 8 weeks. That should be close to April. Well, actually, that'd be close to March, won't it? So, but anyways, I don't know how many we're going to have total. I think so far I've hatched out 38 of them for them, plus whatever hatches out over there. And I told them that's it, I need a break because I've got my own chicks, 26 of them coming in about 2 weeks. And then I've got the Ayam Samani hatching eggs coming in first part of March. So I got to get this business going. Yeah. I done got some customers waiting. Okay, I worked on this a little bit today. I still have to do the lid for that side. I got my piece of wood here. I had to put a couple shims in because this wasn't quite as thick. But I can open, of course, this side. And I'm going to do the same thing with that side. And just get these, you know, put on here. And, you know, I've got that. I got the linoleum stapled on there. I do not have the brooder itself, you know, stabilized on this table yet. Because I'm thinking of painting it. Not on the inside, but just on the outside. A little bit or something. Just to kind of spruce it up. And then I find me a lid back there, and I put a little perch in here for them. So I can always, you know, open this up or this side up and just put their feed and water in there. So I'm not quite sure. Don't have no paint. I probably should have painted that plywood before I put the linoleum on there, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to leave it like just basic wood. I can always, you know, paint around it later on. No big deal. Because if I did, I would probably paint it gray to match this. And I could just shove the brush up underneath that because I don't have it stapled, you know, real good. So, if the weather works out, you know, because now I just have to get some hooks for up there. So I can hang the heat lamp in. I can also put, you know, the heat plate in here, depending. Once I clean everything up. That's why I'm not putting that lid back on, because it was outside and it's gotten mold on it and messed up. So I'm not using it. The rest of this is just fine. Nothing's wrong with it. But that's where I'm at so far. It's just wet, soaking wet. It was raining a little bit ago. Kind of cold, so I don't feel like being out here much. And I just got done pooper scooping for the teenagers. They're still doing good. They got a few more weeks to go before they go to the neighbors. And I also plan to order a couple more curtains. And then I got a piece one down that wall. These are shower curtains. just Google it. Scenery shower curtains. I got them in Amazon. And I seen like an old barn or something like that. I figured I could put down that piece and take, because I would only need a piece of it. And then I'm also going to change, of course, this in here. You know when you do something, you find something you like better? So I've had it with flowers now. So I think I'm going to do a waterfall scenery in this kennel. I got to do measurements. I think it's going to take at least 2 curtains for the back. But I want to be able to make them, buy them to where, you know, whatever the third one is, I could kind of make it go together. Even if it's like a house barn or something over here, it could be like it's in the way, and then that'd be like the forest and the waterfalls or whatever. So I do want an outdoor scenery. So I'm going to measure and try to figure out what I could piece on these sides that will fit with that back scenery. That's my That's what I've been working on the last couple days, but I just can't seem to get it figured out yet. I gave them just a little bit of wet feed, and I made it runny so that they can, it goes down a little better. I wanted them to eat some. And they got their dry food and stuff in there. They love their wet feed, and I hadn't given them any, for a couple days, so I don't give it to them every day. But, you know, every now and then I will. Because I still want them to eat the dry feed. Oh, boys and girls. They're looking all good. Okay. And as always, I turn my back. And we get one in there. Yeah, you're just going to have to dry off a little bit, baby. Yeah. I always get just one out, usually on the first day. When you started on the other side, you rolled that egg all the way over here. I know, Betty by time, huh? Get up, take a step, take a nap. That's the way we do it, huh? Okay, I'm gonna leave that one in there. I don't see any other pippin wrench yet. Okay.